Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have you guys up close because I am going to do a different type of makeup tutorial. I am going to do strobing, like a more subtle strobing thing on oily skin. So if you like that dewy natural look, then this is the tutorial for you. So I'm going to get started with, of course, the base. And I'm going with something very lightweight. I'm actually going to use the MAC Face and Body, which looks like this. This is almost like water. It is super liquidy. If you do want a little bit more coverage, because this is very lightweight, I would just add a few drops of the Cover FX Custom Coverage Drops, but I'm just going to use this. So I have about this much on the back of my hand. I'm going to use the Pure Cosmetics Beauty Blending Sponge to apply this foundation all over my face. One of the reasons why I really love this sponge is because it has a really blunt cut right here, kind of similar to the Real Techniques one. So I like to just kind of dab the foundation and then really focus it on the areas that I want to cover up a little bit more, like over here where I have a little bit of darkness, and of course underneath my eyes because I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Now I'm going to move on to concealer, and the first concealer I'm going to use is this one by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the Brightening shade, which is a light pale yellow shade. And I'm going to use this only on areas where I have a lot of darkness. And to pinpoint conceal, I'm going to use this little tiny brush from e.l.f. I believe it's $1 or $2, and I'm going to be using it with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Before I set my foundation, I'm actually going to go with the strobing, with the highlighting, and I'm going to use this palette by Sleek Cosmetics. This is the highlighting palette in Precious Metal, so it has 4 highlight shades right here. There's 3 creams and 1 powder, and I'm going to be using this one right here, which is kind of a light peach champagne shade. I'm going to use my finger to apply this, so using my index finger, and I'm just going to be dabbing it on the high points of my face. I'm also going to highlight the nose, but I'm going to stop before I reach the tip, because if I do that, my nose is already round and I don't want to emphasize how round it is. And I'm also going to add just a little bit on the inner corner of the eye. Now that I'm done applying the cream highlight, I'm actually going to set it with a powder highlight. And I'm going with this shade right here, which is the only powder highlight in this palette. And I'm going to use the Morphe 501 brush to set it. And now I'm going to powder my face, and I'm going to be using a really tiny brush just to powder on certain areas, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which looks like this. I feel like my skin could use a little bit of color right now, so I'm going to be adding some blush, and I'm using another palette by Sleek Cosmetics. This one is the Blush by 3 palette in Lace, which is the Corally blush palette. I really love this palette. They're super pigmented, so I have to use a stippling brush. I'm actually going to be using a combination of all 3 colors, and I'm going to be using a really light hand because these are incredibly pigmented. Look at that. So I'm just going to be like tapping very lightly and then doing really light feathery strokes. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm actually not doing much to the eyes. No eyeshadow because we just added the highlights, so that's more than enough for this look. And I'm actually going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm going to create a really thin line using the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. For mascara, I'm using a brand new product by Pure Cosmetics. This is the Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. I have a review about this mascara on my blog, which I will link down below for you to check out. For my brows, I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow Tinted Brow Gel, which has been a really great discovery, a really great budget discovery. I've been enjoying this a lot. I'm going to keep my lips quite nice and hydrated, so I'm going to be lining them with a peachy pink lip liner, and I'm also going to be filling them in with this balmy nude shade. And that's it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my natural take on strobing. It's not super dramatic. It just looks like, you know, your face is glowing, like it's nice and healthy. So yeah, this is by far I think my dewiest tutorial in this channel. I have really oily skin, so I usually avoid anything that makes my skin look dewy, but maybe it's because it's spring. I don't know. I've been enjoying the natural type, the natural glow. Please let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will have every single product that I use listed in the information bar below. And I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and see you next time. Bye! This is a floral scent, and it has notes of gardenia as well as rose. This scent is what I would like to refer as a sophisticated spring scent, because it's just a floral scent but it has